following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Well, that and that musical one, Snout Garden. Who may be dyslexic, but he knows about music.
I love it.
It's a reference to Miami Connection, and one of them wearing a shirt that said Dragon Snout.
That's perfect.
It turns out I just misread it. It was in fact correct, because it was just like folded.
If it's thin snout instead of sound, has become like a joke.
Yeah.
I love it. So yeah, we saved his life. I still have to introduce you to Minerva. I think you get along well. I don't think initially you get along okay, but I think you would be good for each other. Not in a... I don't mean like... I mean, you have differing opinions, but also similar ones.
I mean, I was going to ask if you could set me up with Candace, but...
Wait, what? You're into Candace?
Yeah, she's hot.
I don't even know you were into girls.
Not entirely.
I think you're maybe in a couple of years.
What? Who's that? Now he's hot. Why is he wearing a knight's armor?
Is it Percival?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Percival. He'll. Okay, I'll introduce you, but I'm gonna have to immediately tell him you're 16. Because otherwise you could probably get him quite easily.
We wouldn't want a police officer to break the law. They never do that.
Of course not. Shifty eyes.
You're not supposed to say that out loud.
Shut up, raise middle finger.
This man has the lives of innocents in his hands, everyone. This man here.
Here we are.
God, there's another fucking sports car here. What the fuck is this?
Oh, yeah, I don't know who owns that, but it's been a mystery since we got here. Here, let me
Just do what police normally do and smash the window open and root around inside.
Here, let me get the door for you. Where you want to get, like, cookie crumbs and milk all over it.
You go fuck yourself.
I'm just joking. Get a sense of humor. Do you know where to go?
Well, the internal affairs agent comes around just to make fun of me. You're a piece of shit. They've got Nazi cowboy.
Do you know where to go?
No.
Okay, follow me. Oh, there's Percival.
Oh, hello, Vincent. I was just on my way out.
Hey, this is my sister, Nicole.
Hello. Hi. Pleasure to meet you. Anyway, I was just on my way out.
You must have a sense.
Oh no, I'm about to go on a date.
Oh. No, well, good luck.
No, I think this one's the real deal.
Oh, you think this is a keeper?
Oh, maybe.
Well, have a good one. I'll see you tonight.
Tonight we're going to get them, for sure.
Hope we at least get something.
I mean, I don't want anyone to be raped, of course, but if they would at least attempt it so we can get them. This conforms to every idea I have about cops.
What, that we don't want women to get raped? Of course we don't.
No, that you're desperate for crime to happen so you can at least get someone.
We want to get them because they're guilty and they're out there doing bad things.
If they're so guilty, why don't you just get them now?
We need evidence.
Right, since when? She does have a point.
Don't validate
I mean,
her.
I suppose we could just shoot them for being bad.
I mean, I try and do that. I mean, that happened at that... Never mind. Let's go, Nicole.
It's a lot easier in England. We just grab them, drag them into an interrogation room, beat them with their own shoes, and say things like, We know it was you what done it. We got lots of people what seen you done it. Why not just confess? We knows you done it, didn't you?
And they eventually confess.
Oh yeah, every time.
Oh, there we go then. Good to see your system works. Maybe we need to employ that.
Oh my god. You know, he's not that hot now. And Percival gives you the wink.
Okay, let's go find Castle. Hopefully he's already arrived. We are slightly early, because I drove fast. Need to do up to heavy weapons. See if pop my head in and see if anyone's in there.
The door is locked.
Oh.
We can't get in that door.
Buzz to...
Door opens. Oh, hey, Vince.
Hey,
Oh, you must be little Nicky Strax. Huh.
yeah, this is my sister, Nicole. Nicole, this is Castle.
You're going to be on right along with me. Now, what that basically means is we're going to be sitting here, working out, going down to the range, until someone hits the panic button. Then you're probably going to die. I ain't going to do nothing to stop it. I think you should get shot. Everyone wants to be a cop should get shot. Know how it feels. And I want to be a cop. Yeah, you do. You just don't know it yet. It's the best job. It's the only job. Oh my god. You're all psychopaths. Yeah.
Yeah, but we're psychopaths for good.
Anyway, let me introduce you to the Heavy Weapons Squad and show you our great big, huge, big, large, big guns. Really? Maybe I'm all turned around on this. Yeah, I thought so.
I knew it. You're going to want to get into heavy weapons, aren't you, Nicole?
I mean, I don't need to get into heavy weapons just to own a big gun.
No, but...
Right then, it's settled. Freedom for me. Miniature American flags for you.
Good luck. I think you're in more danger than she is, I say to Castle.
Reminds me of my own kid.
Oh, good. Maybe you'll know how to handle her.
Actually, no. She reminds me of the captain's kid. Wants to be a rocker boy.
No, I don't think Nicole has any of those illusions.
The door will shut.
Then I'll head back to the car. And then I suppose I'll make a drive while I'm guessing you want to go back to what Weller and Bowers were saying while we were away.
Mm-hmm.
No, I
not
want
the
to roll the
description.
stat, not
You
get
want to
the
roll it.
19 again.
So what do you think of Straker's sister?
I think she's a handful. I think she has potential. Of course, I haven't seen her book scores or range scores.
Substandard. Book scores, very high. Actually, she's failing a few assignments for extra credit because of her distinctly unique take on things. It's not what the instructors want to hear.
I've heard some concerning things from her. I'm not sure if it's just bullshit, but...
You are required by law to tell me.
Seems there's some corporate brainwashing going on.
Standard, yes.
What do you mean standard? When did they bring that in?
You need to pay more attention to the council edicts. You should sign up to the newsletter.
Well, that's troubling, but I'm sure she'll figure her way through it.
It's not so much brainwashing as it is lesson plans that emphasize the hand-in-glove approach with corporate ideals and local civil enforcement bodies.
That sounds like mostly bullshit, but
There's some merit to it, but not enough to include it in a lesson plan.
learning how to interact with corporate security is a big one.
But that's always been on the curriculum.
Yeah. Anything more than that seems like unnecessary. But hey, there was barely any bookwork when they brought me in, so what do I know?
There was bookwork, you just didn't do it.
It wasn't necessary. Standards were lowered, and I couldn't read.
Admission standards are admittedly quite low, but the amount of work that is available for them to do should they choose is still there.
Well, now that the kid's gone, there any work stuff you wanted to talk about? Or was this just purely personal?
The missing officers. What have you heard?
Nothing really. It's troubling, but
Pay attention to other officers around you. I think it was an inside job.
wouldn't
And by was, I
surprise me.
mean is.
Well, we've had a lot of interesting new hires. I'll keep an eye out.
Pay attention. There are 4 recent Academy graduates. They joined the 112th. Motorcycles. They own them and they use them for policing.
Okay.
The 4 officers in questions, I will drop no names, are excellent shots. Marksmanship grades well above yours.
Not too bad.
You've improved since those days, so I wonder if they might be on par. They have been members of that 4-person unit, very tight clique, have been seen in proximity to 20 of the disappearances. It puts them on my radar. I have no evidence, but keep your eyes and ears open. I'm telling all of my creatures to do the same.
I think I've got a little bit of goosebumps going on. Well, 4 very tight-knit motorcycle driving horsemen. Feels very biblical.
Yes. Wrong biblical.
Well, thanks for the heads up.
I'm not dumb.
Oh,
You've been poking around Cook.
he's been poking around me more. I've mostly been reacting to his bullshit.
He got a legitimate warrant.
He did. And
You have been harboring cat burglar.
strong tell you, or did you figure it out yourself?
I figured it out myself. I surmised that you were ignoring minor crimes in exchange for information received.
That's kind of the plan. I think she could be an asset, but you know what our precinct's like at the moment. Going ahead with anything official in that manner would just get her outed, and then she'd end up dead. No more information for us. And I don't think she deserves that.
I'd still like you to fill out the paperwork.
Well, if it's through you, I'm sure it won't get out. Or at least it's less likely. But IA does owe me a favor anyway, so... I wouldn't go that far. But they
Okay.
did thank me.
It's going to be real interesting when you find out how far that goes. Straker won a car.
He did. The bastard.
To the best of my investigations, I have been able to find no evidence of any kind of payment or corruption.
Well, we watched a movie.
From him.
Oh, yeah, well,
However, it is possible that Lucius Rhine exerted some influence. I can't confirm that, though.
he'd already got the ticket well before that. We didn't approach Ryan until after he'd won.
Oh, poor naive little Barrows.
I think he's a psychic. I mean, it's possible.
He's coming back now.
I'm proud of the kid. He deserves that car.
It's certainly eye-catching.
It's definitely going to draw some fire at us at some point. I'm hoping we can get some upgrades for it.
You've got a motor pool, girl.
Yeah, see if she can track something down. Well, those upgrades are pricey. Perks of being a nomad, I guess. They have the best rides.
Yes, well, it's their whole life.
I'm in the front door, I guess.
Draker.
No, you're still here, Weller.
Oh, I can leave if you wish.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Stay as long as you like.
You finished with all your secrets?
Yeah.
Haha, for the worst of them.
No, we were just talking about you and Candace.
What? There is no me and... Unless you mean you were talking about Candace, full stop, and then also...
I'm
There's
just fucking
nothing
with
going
you.
on. I told her that anyway.
Oh.
It's very
Well, she
understanding.
didn't shoot you with that hand cannon, so must
She's
have worked
very
out fine.
understanding.
Good.
We had a great day.
Glad to hear.
I'm gonna go to bed, so I'll leave you two to it. I'm gonna get rested up for tonight.
Yeah, fair enough.
Good night, Weller.
Good night.
Go into my room.
I should go.
Fair enough. There's always eyes on this place. We wouldn't want people talking. Obvious joke smile on face.
I can account for all of my movements.
I don't have to. Everyone always puts it in the screen sheets.
Shouldn't have been so famous.
No.
Yes, you are.
Or it shouldn't be.
See Kyle Pilgrim.
Hey, any advice on this cook thing that you can legally give?
Stay legal.
That's what I'm aiming for.
Be above board in all things that you do. Though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, fear no pain.
Slightly different take on the line.
Would you prefer the path of the righteous man?
That's what I'm aiming for, I think.
She'll leave. Stay out of trouble.
I'll try. Oh, hey, before you leave, any more of those combat zone night markets pop up, let me know. Got a lot of eddies burning a hole in my pocket. And hey, it's legal.
No, it's just not illegal.
Yeah,
I
there we
just
go.
love just after she told you to
Yeah.
keep your nose clean. The main thing that fucking
Yeah.
that Cook was coming after you about.
Well, that was a non-combat zone night market.
You're just like, yeah, well, or I'll keep my nose clean. Oh, by the way, that really thin, dirty thing, I'm just gonna stuff my nose full of dirt.
I would suggest keeping your head down while Cook is hunting. He does outrank you by a lot,
He does.
and he has a lot of pull with the council. After all, his arrest record is impeccable.
Focus on just trying to keep my head attached to my shoulders for now. A lot of people seem to be gearing up for retribution. I made a lot of enemies recently. I'm sure the chiefs will come back at me somehow.
Oh,
Well, don't bother.
do you want a shoulder to cry on?
No, actually, I'd like to get a little bit more vengeance in that regard if they did strike out.
She leaves. You go to bed. Vince, you wake up first. You had a great night's sleep. You're full of, well, a day's sleep. You're full of pip and verve and the verve pipe.
I'll get up and I'll have a shower,
No worries.
assuming it's not taken.
No.
Sweet. I have to admit too, when Weller was like, "You are aiding and abetting," Cat, I was expecting her to pop up from behind the couch or something, going to go, "No, he's not."
I wanted him in by a bit, but he wouldn't go. Barrows wakes up, also feeling equally good and full of energy and having a great night's sleep, with
Ready to
no
go get
whammies or no negative consequences.
Piss and vinegar, and at first you used to just be filled with vinegar.
Come out, get ready, come out, cook breakfast while he's in the shower. We do a light gun cleaning.
Okay. You do all that. You have breakfast, you shower, go to work. Have some scream sheets.
Yeah, one of these scream sheets. Fine. I think that one's the front.
Yeah, doesn't really matter.
I'll start. Abydos, premium sportswear for a variety of occasions. Competition grade gear, hobby equipment, performance guaranteed. Work hard and look good doing it. By Nancy Norman. Sand Spider bound to Noosa. The Sand Spider, Nancy Norman, pictured above and to the side, is headed to the Noosa to play speed. Is heading to the Noosa to play speed brawl? Question mark. That is what has been reported. But there is more to the story than just the. But is there more to the story than just the narrative? No, there is not. But Nancy has not always been a powerful athlete known for her slingshot kick and incredible parkour skills. Rumor has it she was once the notorious jewel thief Nancy. Some people say, we print with no thought or regard, that Nancy Norman once led a life of crime and retired into sports when the proceeds of crime had grown enough to support a comfortably luxurious lifestyle. We asked Norman about these rumours, but we can't find the recorder we take the interview on. We think Jeff lost it. Orman abruptly announced her departure from the Sphinx following an assassination attempt, barely thwarted by Noosa commandos last month. Hilariously, the rescue prompted a knockdown, drag-out brawl between the Noosa representative Colonel Roxanne Emery, Nancy Norman. The Norman mistook her rescuers as attackers. Norman won the match barely before the two were pulled apart by Ambassador Clay, the Noosa's big tough diplomat. Colonel Emery is purported to have said, "God damn it, Alvin, I almost had her," before being reprimanded that Norman was their protectee. Cheekily, Norman has offered Colonel Emery a rematch. I can understand why Roxanne would want to get her hands on me. It must be lonely at the top. She must have more self-control. Holman's announcement caused a flurry of interest from local teams eager to hire the powerful exotic competitor, but so far she has not made a commitment. She has, however, signed a contract to promote Abydos Sportswear as a spokesperson and model. Of course.
Centurious Arms, Metal Jag. Boobs. Acid mines run dry. For years, climate existence campaigners have been warning Siztec Chemical concern that the acid mines in Bulgaria have been at risk of being mined out, and it has finally happened. The rich acid deposits of the Schatzberg mines have finally been tapped beyond the point of commercial viability. While there is still acid in the mine, untapped, barring a hitherto unknown vein of acid, it's just so weird.
Veins, I love it.
The cost of the operation now exceed the value of what could be extracted. The Schatzberg mine is known for the purest hydrochloric acid in the world, a fact that is already making the anticipated effect on prices on the international markets. News that the mines have run dry have caused panic buying of acid the world over, spiking the price. Shares of Siztec have plummeted, however. Another side effect of this is the traditional Bulgarian punishment for truculent children may have to be retired, as no longer is there a sufficient amount of work to be done by bad boys and girls. Already youthful misbehaviour has risen across Bulgaria, as children now know there will be no more being sent to the acid mines awaiting their actions. And so the world moves on. Chemists will have to return to the old methods of finding acid, making it.
You know what I'm also picturing too? These acid derricks. And then when they hit acid, they're all dancing in it like it's oil, like
and they're dissolving. I imagine like a coal mine in D&D or something.
Oh, that's how I imagine the miners. I've just imagined they find the acid by.
I watched a movie that covered a lot of the like early oil derricking and stuff. That was fucking horrific.
Yeah.
Chest fraud exposed. Boobs, they're lovely, right? But what if the bust you were admiring is not all it purported to be? Luther Bippenblatt found out the hard way that fraud is a crime that can strike unawares. I thought Cheryl's tits were a bit on the small side, but she said they were D-cups. I was like, well, hey! But this delight turned to dismay when he found her bride. The label clearly said they were sea cups. I felt so betrayed. Luther did what any American would do. He sued, and his case is finally cleared. The verdict, defendant Cheryl Witchertaub, guilty of fraud with intent to entrap. I just wanted a boyfriend, Cheryl sobbed on the courthouse steps. I didn't think it would hurt anyone. And now she has learned that crime usually pays, but not in this instance. I also love when we continue that she had C cups, which aren't bad. She wasn't like she was going from Ace. It's great. Judge Clarence Reinhold summed it up with his closing statement. If you suspect your lady is falsifying her measurement reports, I suggest sizing them yourself. Just get it on there and make sure. He said before donning his wide-brimmed purple hat with ostrich feather in the hatband and swaggering off. Oh, I realized before we should have done a different voice for that guy there. You suspect your lady is falsifying her measurement reports. I suggest sizing them yourself. Just get on in there and make sure.
Get on in there.
Get on in. Get on in there. Get on up. Get on in there. Ha!
Good God! Squeeze them.
These first few lines are very Zalo. Cool as everything. Fuck safety. Fuck reliability. You want cool. And Fat Boy by Zalo Mall Vehicles Auto is cool. It was built with the Night City in mind, with a large bulletproof tank. A stray shot is not likely to detonate your ride, and you, in a ball of fire that will be impressive briefly, but ultimately be forgotten. Like you. A grooved handlebar for stabilizing your piece while shooting recklessly in awesome bike chases through the streets. Stow up to 3 shoulder arms and quick access holsters built right into the right with the rigid frame, which can be slid away when not in use. Slip a little something extra into the hidden compartment. This beast is made for upgrades, and it can be outfitted with NOS, bulletproofing, the whole 9 yards. It doesn't take up a ton of room. This loud guttural road boss is the quick way around town for the cool guy on the go. It could be more extravagant, but why? The extra trimmings only get in the way. This thing is so perfect for Night City, you can even leap off of it and onto some dude easily. Fuck yeah! Fat Boy by Zalo Mall. Only 5,000 eddies.
For a limited time.
I also noticed what they did. If you notice, bulletproof tank. Bulletproof has a capital B, and where's the other one? Handlebar has a capital H. They've tried to copyright these things that are part of their vehicle, like these everyday terms, and they're trying to copyright them. That's great. So corporate.
5,000 eddies.
It's not
It's dangerously affordable.
It's not just a bulletproof tank. It is bulletproof TM. It's not just got handlebars.
I should have put an asterisk because, like, bulletproof refers to the trademark bulletproof, not an actual rating for bulletproofness.
It doesn't just have handlebars. It has handlebars. TM.
He keeps waving this bike in front of me.
Look how cool it
And
is.
it holds the exact amount of shotguns that I have.
It does?
I mean, I'd probably put an assault rifle in one of them, but...
My God!
You could fit an extra person on a pillory.
And Lisa, maybe.
But...
But...
I'm having a hard time tracking down my other... 5...
Your other?
Only 3,400 eddies left after I bought it.
Give me a second. I'm just going to scroll down to these skills right down the bottom here. Might use my agent, maybe a local data pool. Might look at how I might try to maybe purchase one of those.
And Zalomal has a showroom in the Marina District. Weirdly, it's right next door to Malorian Arms. Almost like they just rented a garage space there and...
Oh, morning.
Morning.
Bears is a weird erection.
I keep staring at the screen sheet.
You alright there, Buddy, hope you're not thinking about that bar from yesterday.
Well, I'm thinking about something else that starts with B.
Please tell me it's breasts, comma, Lisa's.
Like, comma, fat boy.
Um,
Comma, 5,000 eddies, and I want it really bad.
you got 5,000 eddies?
Yeah, I have 8 in a bit.
Yeah, same as me. Should buy it.
Burka.
Come on, you can afford it.
Your agent beeps.
Both of ours, or
No, just his.
not just this?
What is it?
Okay, you flick it on and a screen pops up with the fat boy on it. It's just like, have you considered driving around Night City in style? Cars are great and all, but they can't fit down alleyways and exciting police chases like that. Imagine ramping off the top of a parking garage right onto the top of a truck you're chasing, filled with illegal casinoware, why not? The Zalomal Fat Boy may be able to do some of these things, possibly. Or it might explode in a fiery ball of destruction if strapped with C4 and detonated. It might also do that in under other certain circumstances. We can't guarantee your life, and neither can you. Life's too short. Why not make it shorter and cooler? Perhaps someone might say. Zalomal Fat Boy, for a limited time only €5,000. Terms and conditions do not apply. Buy at your own risk.
I'd have to get a security thing for it, or someone would just steal it.
No one would steal anything of Zalo's.
They're
He would destroy them.
Someone
He
did
would
what?
be like, Rover, Logain, a guy stole my shit and I really want to make him pay. And I have all these extra, like, detonation packs lying around.
I just don't know what to do.
I just feel they should be, like they want to be used.
Tiala's getting mad that they're taking up all the space.
Oh, well, if Tiala's mad, let's go.